Ashanti Barnes is to my left. Um, I'm crushed. I'm crushed, and I thought we fought our heart out, and I'm crushed. And I put 100% of this on me. This one's my loss. I didn't have them as where we needed to be to come through in this game. So this one's on me, and I feel like I let this group down. So I'm crushed, and congratulations to Arkansas State. That's a hell of a coaching job. She took that team from below average is what their results were last year. Picked whatever 13th to a championship. That's impressive stuff. So she deserves a lot of credit. And a lot of haters out there on her, and she deserves her shine because she coached them up, man. Crystal Rose was incredible. So good for them, and that's all I got.
Okay, we'll open up for questions.
Shane Miller, Daily News Record. You say this one's on you, coaching job, everything. What do you think you should have done differently? How would you maybe attacked what they do differently?
Um, I thought we were. I let my defensive choices um, rule my offensive choices today. So we played a good amount of time with Ashanti at the five, P at the four to match up with them. Um, I just we were unprepared offensively for that, right? And so our offense wasn't great during those stretches of time because we don't have as much experience with that lineup, and ultimately that's on me. I think the other parts of the game are okay, right? You out rebound them, not enough, but by nine. 16 turnovers is okay. Um, but I mean, your defense isn't good enough, and that's what we were trying to prioritize, right? So if I'm prioritizing defense, right, we better be able to play better defense. So my choice, right, throws us out of whack if I keep use Susha for example. If I keep Susha in the game, um, I don't know, is our defense worse, right? So I prioritize kind of matching up with them, um, and it failed. So that's ultimately why I put this on me. We weren't we didn't get it done, and right, whose fault is that? This guy.
Go ahead, Paul.
Coach Hay, Paul Chestnut, Fox Sports Physical Radio in Philly, 2 years ago. Um, you ran the table conference play. Um, has your team faced a lot of adversity, conference play throughout the course of the year, situations?
Yeah, I mean, not weekly, right? But what's adversity? If you define adversity, right? I think there's a lot of different adverse situations that you're in. We're down. I don't know what it was to Coastal in the fourth quarter, right? We're down to Georgia State twice in the fourth quarter, um, and came through. And to me, we're right there in overtime. We throw a shot in like they throw it at the end of halftime. We're over here celebrating on the floor still. So um, I think we've faced a ton of adversity this year, and I think a lot of adversity that no one will ever see. You know what I mean by that? So I'm proud of them because I mean I can't believe we came. I thought we came together really well. I thought we were bought into it, and the result um, doesn't show that, which is it's just heartbreaking. The locker room is heartbroken, and it should be, right? And so to answer your question, no, I think this team's faced a ton of it throughout the year, and you're going back to even non-conference, but um, no, the Sun Belt challenged us in a lot of ways. Some games we got rolling, but a lot of games we had to D up when it mattered and stuff like that, which we did, and I thought we did today for a good portion of this.
Go ahead in the back.
Yeah, Connor Bergen, WHS News. Ashanti, 2
it hurt. Last year we was in the same predicament, and this year same thing. So I really don't have any words right now.
What did you maybe feel in the second half that kind of changed with you out there on the floor?
I just wanted it not for myself, but also for my team. So I did anything I could to help us, and we still came short.
Coach, question for you. Peyton and Ashanti both on the all-tournament team. What have they meant for this team and this program, with their time as a Duke?
Well, I'll start with you're going to see them both in a JMU uniform next year. That's the good news. But look, these two and these two especially, right, when we're going over our defensive game plan in the ballroom last night and this morning, there's a lot of dialogue between these two. And what the great part about that is that they want to understand it exactly. So they're not just taking direction, right? They're trying to process how it's going to work, and that's what you need from a team, right? It's when players grab control like that. I mean, they both played phenomenally in Set A. And I mean, it's just I feel like I let them down, right? And that's my own battle, right? But you're talking about two players that have given everything, everything to us, heart, mind, everything, and in two very different ways, right? Very different styles, but they've given everything, and I thought they played their heart out today. So it's a tough pill to swallow for me.
Go ahead in the back.
Just one more, Coach. I know right now to process this, but you said Shanti Payne coming back. This team, a majority of players are returning again. How big is it for you to be able to try to run it back with them once more to get back here and potentially change the outcome?
I mean, yeah, but yeah, I'm with you. Like, I can't quite get there yet, right? Of course, that's what I want, and I want Ashanti back, and Peyton, and Zakai, and Bree, and the other part is we're not finished playing, right? And so that's a certainty. I don't know what tournament it's going to be in. There's obviously I hope for one more than the other. No offense to the other, but we're not done playing is the good thing. And so it's a very different conversation in the locker room today if we were done playing, but we're not. And so it doesn't hurt any less, right? But maybe it does, right? Jamia knows she's got at least one more game to play. Anna knows she's got at least one more game to play. So Rose Scott got at least one more game to play. So yeah, I don't quite know how to answer that right now. Sorry.
Go ahead, Shane.
There was a point about 7 minutes to go where it looked like you're going in for a layup to go up 8. Momentum. Obviously, there's a call very far away from the play.
Mm-hmm.
They go on a 9-0 run. There have been points in the season where you responded better, I guess, to like maybe the shifts and momentum. Like what kind of a just team they played? A good team that they were able to capitalize on it?
Yeah, look, their momentum shifts are as good as anybody's, right? And that's what we saw yesterday. They can go. I mean, real quick. It's 12. It seems like 8 to 12 point run, and then they can get cold. And so I was kind of expecting some of the runs, and there was a stretch in the fourth that I thought they got cold, right? But yeah, I mean the game, right? The game is about how you respond to stuff, right? Different stuff, but a run is one of those things. You got to stop the bleeding, and most of the time that's on the defensive end. But man, it's hard. It's hard. They deserve a lot of credit, right? They bounced back too. They had a level of resilience. We're up on them 15 in the second quarter, and they cut it to 8 with a bank going into halftime, right? And so they bounced back too. And I thought it was. I mean, it's a good basketball game. Not that I'm here for the entertainment of it all, but like, yeah, I thought we gave our best. It's basketball for you, right? The ball doesn't go in more than the other team, and That's a tough one to swallow for me. But yes, I think there were several points in the game where things like that happened, right? And they were able to go on a run. I thought, I thought they in a way wore us down a little bit too with our mental focus with the press. Like we handled the press great in the first half. Second half we got just a little bit not slop. I can't even say sloppy. We just made some mistakes, and we didn't have those in the first half. And it's tough, right? I got a rotation of 8, and they've got their system.
Go ahead.
Coach, you mentioned Jack Surgeon, George Surgeon, news. You mentioned the postseason. Obviously, this is a heartbreaking loss, but do you think this loss is going to make your team the best that it's been all season going into the postseason?
I hope. I think everybody's got a choice, right? In that, I've coached a lot of teams, and as a head and as an assistant coach, and man, I've coached a team that's ready to go for whatever tournament, right? I've coached a team they're over it, and I hope we're not over it, right? This team is too good. I mean, you won, I don't know, what did we win? 28 games, 20 games. It's a good team, right? And so no, I hope we're not. I hope we're ready to. I mean, look, I really hope to God somebody can see how good we are, and we can get in the NCAA tournament and have this league be a 2-bid league, which is what I've set out to do. Not personally, but what we've all set out to do as a league. And if you listen to these coaches, that's what we want, right? So this is not how I want to do it, right? But it's your only shot right here. Now, if it's WBIT, okay, we'll be in better position for that this year than we were last. Last year, we didn't know, and we went we went through the whole selection show, and it ended. So you talk about really people checking out, but no, I don't. This team's not that. I think when this wound heals in a couple days, and we get back to it, I hope there's an energy of we're going to show people how good we are, and hopefully in the NCAA tournament.
Final one.
Keith and his staff are going to have their info packet to go to the committee and everything here. You're on the stage now. What's your pitch to the selection committee for your team?
It's hard for me. I wish I had a little bit more gusto behind it, Shane. But his team won 20 games in a row. You beat Villanova at Villanova. I mean, that right there that we just lost in overtime is our worst loss. I would not by a mile, but probably by 100 RPI points. I would bet from Northern Arizona. I just think we're deserving. And look, I can't get on the soapbox. They're going to decide what they want to decide. But you're talking about a team that's 28-5. Last I checked, our RPI, which doesn't matter anymore, was 22. 21. I mean, talk about taking some hits. I mean, and I know traditionally this league is not that. Traditionally this league is not too big, but it's got to start somewhere. And I wasn't on the team then. I wasn't coaching with Kenny, but there was a year in the CAA they got 3 teams, and he had won 22 straight games before he lost to ODU in the conference tournament. Now, that stuff's out of my hands, man. But I think it'd be a shame for this team to not get in, and I got no control over that. But we get in. You got a good shot to win a game or 2, but that's it's above my pay grade, and I appreciate you giving me the option. But I would love the chance. I would love the chance.